All right, guys, welcome in. Welcome in. I'm doing one for yes or no question. I think YouTube is tripping right now, but comment down below. I finally see a comment. What's up? This is so good. It's Gatorade Zero. Hey, girl, did you get notified? Am I that bitch? Yes, you are. You're funny. The T is YouTube is being weird. The algorithm is being weird. I went live earlier. I made a few donations, come back on live, and it's like slow. But I have something I'm doing tomorrow too, which... What's the tea with you though? I think I get more views when I show myself, but I just didn't feel like doing that right now. Nothing really. ¿Cómo está la trabajo? ¿Está bien? You can't sleep. What time is it? Let me see. Oh, it's 12:16. I normally show my face. I just didn't this live. So, but yeah. But tomorrow I'm gonna show myself. But I know I sound cute. I know. Okay, well, be sure to subscribe, Billy. This is my favorite card, the High Priestess. Billy, what's your zodiac sign? Eight of Swords, verse, Knight of Swords, Ten of Swords. Who's that in the profile picture? That's me. Is Deanna still pressed about you? Yes or no? You're a Scorpio. I attract Scorpios. No, I'm a dude. People ask me all the time though. So like I just like to wear makeup, and I'm not trans, no. I think trans is disgusting. This is my mic. No, don't be sorry. You don't know, right? It's why you ask, but no, I'm not. No. You sound like you would rap, really? ST. Hey, my Lauren account is still blocked. That's strange. I unhinged you. Huh. Yes, trans is disgusting. I don't like transgenders. And then everyone thinks just because you wear makeup, you want to be a girl. It's like, I don't want to be a bitch. I'm happy being a dude. Trans is disgusting. I don't care what anyone says. That's an abomination. You're either a boy or a girl. Not it, they, them. Trans can go to hell. Anyways, but a lot of you guys are weird because you guys say you're straight, but you like fucking transgenders. That is so weird. And you're like, oh, I'm straight, but why do you fetishize men with dicks, like that look like women? Like, there was this guy, I'm not gonna say his name. This guy was literally fucking stupid because he was like, I'm straight, but he fucked guys, and then he liked transgenders. Child, and Lauren, you know who the Lauren, you know this person. You know what? Let's be messy. You know this person, Lauren. You know of them. It's disgusting. You can't change your gender. No, Laura, it's T. Okay, so you remember Maya? Maya's ex. You remember her, that Gemini? You know him. Or you know of him, girl. He was fucking weird. Yes. Remember that ex? His name was, I can't say his name on here. Because he stalks me. Yeah. Girl, did you ever like see a picture of him? Oh. What was what was your impression? Yeah, we follow each other on TikTok, but I don't really talk to her, honestly. Like, I'm not her friend. Really? Oh my god. That was my impression. Girl, you know he was down low when he liked transgenders. I'm surprised she didn't know that. Like Maya didn't know that. Jabba Trans came into my store and asked me for the coded bathroom. Um, I don't like transgenders. No, what was so tea was that okay, so they were together for like supposedly a few months, and then he wanted to marry her and she was gonna move to like North Carolina. Stupid decision. But I'm glad she left. Or I think she broke up with him. I remember that was drama around that. Billy, who are you really? I feel like you're someone that I know that's on a fake account. Because I got the moon when I was pulling. Never mind. Anyways. Right, she's attached to living with her mom due to her having epilepsy. Yeah, she had epilepsy, bro. I like you said Ella. I live in Utah. Mm-hmm. Remember that video you made of her? And then she was how I saw. Okay, so I was on my TikTok and she had posted like, "Lauren, I'm gonna sue you." Oh my god. I was 7, 8 months pregnant. I know. Ooh. I'm a 12-year-old girl and I have never been on this channel. People mistake me for a boy because I have short hair. Child. I think so. I think Billy's trolling. I don't believe you, Billy, for shit. I don't care what you say. Damn, really? That's crazy. Meeting random men at hotels and taking Maya with her. Damn. That's tea. I'm not gonna lie, like I never really I always felt I had to be careful around her, like she tried talking to me one time on TikTok, but I was like, you know. Yeah. And then she's like, no free reading. Like, she charges for all her readings, but she does no like free yes no. So oh, you have to pay. Damn, that's crazy. Her mama's with her. Yeah. And she only predicted I'd get a Tulsa one day, so I'll give her that. I've never gotten a reading from her, but that's why I've never been on here. Yeah, I didn't know her before. Like, I remember, well, I had seen her on your live one time when I guess you guys were somewhere. And then I found her on TikTok when she was dating her ex, and then she followed me on TikTok. But I just never really was like, you know. Yeah. Well, I think we started talking on Facebook, Monica, right? And then I shared my TikTok to you, I think, during like summertime. So see, why did you switch accounts? This is my other account. The killer in your nightmares. You're a psycho. Because you're a psycho. At least, did you subscribe to my channel at least? Oh yeah, you only had Zelle. My venting account. Girl. Will your Scorpio reach out soon? Will your Scorpio reach out soon? Let's see. Will he be reaching out soon? Yes or no? King of Wands. That's a yes. I was trying to figure out how to use Cashapp. What is Zelle? How do you use Zelle? Yeah, that's my passion card. He's gonna want to fuck you when he reaches out to you. And I was trying to figure out how to use her Cashapp. When's the last time you guys had intimacy, spicy time? Well, he's gonna want to fuck. He has a big dick or a nice dick, probably. But yeah, so my bros dead ass will tell my parents if I make a motherfucker depressing short, will get mad because I bitch ass brother. He has a 9-inch. That's pretty nice. I felt you were depressed, killer, because I got the 8 when I was like the 8 of Swords, King of Cups, fucking 10 of Swords. I'm like, what's going on with what's tea? I was gonna say what's tea with your dad, but Four wands and the devil. Four wands reversed and the devil. Child. You just switched that fast? What the fuck, Billy? You remind me of this stupid bitch I blocked. She would do shit like that. She would talk shit and then she would switch on another account and be like, oh, I'm back. And I called her out on my TikTok live and everyone was attacking her. And then she tried calling me and I blocked her. Yeah, especially on here. Like, they're so fucking weird, these trolls. Weird ass people. And they say they make up shit and all this weird shit. You blocked 2 trolls today? Yeah. And I hate when they just watch you and they don't say anything, but you know they're watching you. Well, cuz no dead ass though, my brother would tell. What sign is your brother? Yeah. She's still really past her now. Tower card. Seven of Swords. Yeah, plotting. They're plotting. Those trolls like to plot. How old is your brother? No, I said what zodiac sign is your brother? Like, what is his? Let's see, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo, Taurus, Cap, like those signs. No wonder, because I got that King of Cups. I was like, there's a water sign. I'm assuming he's your older brother. Yeah, she's a water sign, the girl. So I got the Tower and the Seven of Swords. I mean, yeah, Veronica, she kind of is still. It's kind of a sneaky energy. Someone sent me a random money request. Someone can help. Someone request my money. Yeah, that's true. So you're the middle child. So is she plotting? I'm a middle child, kind of makes sense. I want to kill myself. She's kind of envious, Veronica. And she could be investigating. I would say kind of. She may be watching you. I wouldn't say plotting, but guys definitely don't get along. So like if there was an opportunity for her to like say something, do something, she would. But is she like plotting, like thinking about doing something? I'm not getting that for right now. But there's some envy here. Who? I was talking to Veronica. What's tea with you? Can you ask a question? Yeah, you can ask a question. So what is a yes or no question? Ow, my neck. Why do you feel like you want to kill yourself, Billy? You want me to pull you a card, Billy? I got depression. Clarify on the Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you're depressed. You're definitely depressed, Billy. Sad. This could be like, I don't know. I know you're like a kid. I hate doing readings for kids. I don't know why I'm even doing your reading. I can't say it's love because your little kids don't know what love is. But this is gonna also be depression. Ace of Cups reverse is like depressed. Your feelings. Isolation here. And the Emperor in reverse. And I got the Nine of Swords. There's some stress about a father figure, or there's like a lot of anxiety over this person with the Emperor in reverse. 'Cause I feel like this is not you. This is someone in your family. It could be like a father figure, a masculine energy, or somebody's very controlling. I don't think this is you. How are you, new sub? I'm good. How are you? Will Anir get to know that Piha did because did this person know? I don't think so. Let's see. No, the moon card. Moon card is a no. For Runo. So this is like a secret. I don't think so, and I don't think this person would believe in that stuff anyway. Your brother bullies you. Could be, yeah. If your brother's older than, is your brother older than you? Is Janelle going to call you? I want to be messy. What's going on with Janelle? Let's see. I get divorced. Is she like in a relationship or trying to separate from somebody? I'm just being messy. I want to be nosy. I got the devil card here too. This is like in some type of commitment or trying to break off a relationship. She dealing with somebody? Or is she like still... Okay, so I feel like she's not with someone, with this person, but she could be like trying to break a contract with someone that she was connected to, whether through marriage or a commitment. But she may be kind of like trying to break free from this person. So I got the Page of Wands in reverse, which is some bad news here. Oh shit. Let me answer your question though. I just wanted to be nosy. Will Janelle call you during my trip to Mammoth this week? I'm getting a no. You may have to call her. You may have to call her, honestly. Yeah, there's something about communication here. So you may have to contact her. I don't know why she's not, why it's a no, but there's something about, she could even have a lot going on right now in her personal life where she's kind of distracted. But that's what I got for you. How long are you going to be there for? It was good. Does anyone know what life is for? Well, you're still young. Will Anu get married to Parban? Who's Parban? Who's Parban? It was good. You're depressed. You got the moon card, you got depression, you got the hermit card. So you either are feeling isolated or you feel alone. And there's somebody that you feel like is abusing their power and you feel like you have no control and somebody's controlling you. And I know because Ace of Cups reverse is also love, Nine of Pentacles. I'm assuming you're single, you're not dating anybody. So I don't know if love is also something that you're sad about, or this could again just be Depression, not feeling happy. You may be feeling like you want to run away. Eight of Wands. Yeah, you want to run. I don't know. I feel like you want to escape, Billy. Whether it's actual leaving your place or because the Six of Cups in reverse talks about unhappy memories and maybe not happy where you are right now. But you're still young. I don't know if you don't have a lot of friends or you don't feel like you have a lot of support. Yeah, Ace of Cups reversed again. It's something that you feel lonely. You feel alone. I wanted to sit. Should I've never, man, I shouldn't, but I want to see what's coming for Billy in the future. We got tired of drama. Depression again. I feel like you do have an emotional intelligence to you. So I don't know if like there's just something that you could cultivate in the future. And I know that may not make sense right now. You're like, what the fuck? But you have an emotional intelligence to you where you are very sensitive. You are introspective. Like you do think deeply about certain things and you do have some type of leverage with something here. So you, in the future, even though you're going to be feeling a bit sad, you're going to develop some type of an emotional intelligence with something. I don't know exactly what it is, and I hope that makes sense. And I don't think it makes sense what I'm saying, but I feel like let me see. Okay, yeah, call her. Maybe you're an empath. Maybe you're an empath. And emotional intelligence could be somebody who, let me see. Star card in reverse. Has anyone like ever insulted your intelligence or made you feel stupid? Because this is the King of Swords reverse is somebody who's also very ruthless. They're harsh with their words. It's like a bully. You're not stupid, but someone may make you feel like you're stupid. But you actually are very emotionally intelligent. So this could be somebody like saying something mean to you. Hmm. Still here. I never knew Reseda had lights. Oh yeah, they have this light show there. What I'm gonna go put for chat. Stop trolling, Billy. Even if you're trolling, like I just feel like you have a purpose. Cause even if you're like trolling, I do think you are depressed though, deep down. And I do know that you should know that there's hope. Cause I do think you do have depression. Yeah. Deep, dark depression. Yeah. Child, give me a second. You said, well, one time I slit my wrist and parents saw, there was this one kid on my live, and I'm like, I don't see, I can't control who goes on my live, but like, he had said that he had slit his wrist because I was using my pendulum board, and I'm like, why is like my right wrist hurting? He's like, yeah, like I actually was cutting on my right wrist. And I was like, what the fuck? And I don't know. I just think children, whether you're trolling or not, I just think children should not feel that way. He was like, yeah, like I cut my wrist. I'm like, what the fuck? He said that he had cut his wrist, and I was like, child. See, I thought growing kids now had more easier lives, but I guess they don't. Yeah, and he was like, yeah, like I was living with my mom. Like I moved him with my dad because he said that his mom was abusive and that it was just a lot. And then you just think, wow, like, and it's ignorant for us, for me to think, oh, children, they can't. But yeah, children could go through a lot. Children can go through a lot, and it's just like sad. Who's still here? Andre, are you still here? I'm gonna mute her again. I was being messy. Yeah. I don't think children, y'all should be. Why do you cut yourselves? Like, bro, like, life is beautiful. I understand shit gets hard, but, like, I don't know. I'm homeschooled because of people bullying me. Okay. But, so you're isolated, Billy, basically. I get it, but it's like a lot of people troll. Like, I'm not saying self harm is funny, but a lot of kids do, like, they'll troll and you don't know if they're being real on the live or they trolling. But if they are being serious, I hope that they get help, because that's not what anybody should do, especially children. Like, you guys haven't lived life yet. I understand, and I'm not saying you can't have a hard life as a kid, but you're, especially now, I don't know, maybe it's like now everyone's so inclusive and you have all these people trans. Like, back in my day when I was in school, like, if they thought you were gay, you'd get made fun of. Now it seems like people are more accepting of that shit. Yeah, made me want to kill myself even more. I mean, it's just like, why though? You have a purpose, Billy. Like, you're not like, I don't know. That's what I was saying. Is a male energy, but Billy said that it's their brother. But I feel like it's an older male that could be toxic. But yeah, and you said I could never cut love myself. See, I remember that was a trend, like, back in the day when everybody was emo and they were cutting themselves. But I'm like, that still shit exists. Still, kids still do that. Like, do you guys remember how there was a time when, like, kids were committing suicide? It was like a trend in schools. I remember when I was in school, it was so many, like, um people getting bullied, and then there was, like, they actually made laws, or they were in the process of writing laws, like, oh, if you bully somebody, you can go to jail or you have to pay a fine. It was crazy shit. Why I don't know, because I don't want to do it anymore. I feel like giving up. It's hard for me to say anything because it's like when you're in that mindset, it's like, people say, oh, it's gonna be fine, but it's like, if you don't feel fine and you're depressed, nothing I will say will make you feel better. But I could tell you it's gonna get better. I mean, you're a kid, so it's like you still have your life. It's not like you're 40, 30 years old and feeling like that, you know? And you're like, you're supposed to be a teenager, so it's like you have a lot of things that you're needing to learn and grow as a person. And a lot of kids do feel that way in your age, but yeah, every day is a new day. But the thing is, Billy, your emotions are controlling how you feel. So because you feel this way and you've been feeling this way for 2 years, you feel like it's going to be like that forever. And that's not true. Things get better eventually. I know things can suck for a while, but nothing is permanent. But that's also your perception. If you feel like it's just going to be like that forever, which I feel like even if you feel that way, eventually things change. Nothing is going to be the same forever. But if you have that mindset, yeah, it can delay certain things for you. I understand you're homeschooled and you're probably like, oh, he doesn't fucking know what he's talking about. And I probably, maybe I don't know your situation, but I know that you have a purpose. You're not alone. You have, well, I don't know if you believe in spirituality, you believe in like God, source, but you have guidance. Even if you don't feel you do, like you do have a purpose. And you're not alone. Yeah, and then you're young and it's like you have your whole life ahead of you. Yep. And we all go through it. We all have been through depression and things, but we things do get better. Yeah. But sometimes, y'all, it gets hard. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes our minds race so much, but we have to like break that. We have to be productive, right? We have to do something. Go to a movie, go talk to someone, go watch, do something. Read cards, it's like find a way to make yourself feel better. But in a positive way, right? Don't like self-harm, don't try to block your emotions either. We all go through depression. Sometimes I try to go out for a walk. Yeah. I had agoraphobia for teens, late 20s. Wow. Well, I'm proud of you. Yeah, we all go through that. Mm-hmm. And even a simple shower can make you feel better. A simple laugh, like even if you watch something funny or and you never know, like even going outside and you don't know what everyone's going through. Someone you can even smile at somebody outside and that smile could have really touched that person, or vice versa. They can say something to you and acknowledge you and then you feel better, even if it's like a hi, how are you? I always say you have to the strength. That's true. Right. But I definitely want to find my purpose and what makes me happy because, right, I feel you will find your purpose. Hmm. And Billy, also it takes baby steps. It's like, and I know your situation, you're homeschooled. It's not like you can, do certain things, but I feel like there's things that you can, because you do have emotional, like I said, that card came out. You are very smart. You are very introspective. When that means is like you think deeply about things and you can articulate yourself very well. And there's something about you finding that, and I don't know what it is, but it's something that you will find, or you have already found it, and you could like be creative with something. I don't know what that is for you, but it could even just be like something as small as, like, I don't know, you know what I mean? But it's like you could you're smart. You are smart. Yeah, Billy is 12. Like personally, I don't know if you have like bipolar or just depression. I don't know if you take medication or you don't, but personally, I don't believe in medication. I don't think medication helps. Well, it depends on the person, but I was triggered, but I realized I overreacted. I was in energy and you can't reject staying in your state. You had a therapist. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When I was in school, I was kind of a bad kid and I used to talk to a counselor and it didn't help. No, no, you shouldn't do drugs. No. Yeah. And we really like our emotions can really, and also our mind too, we can overreact. We can create certain scenarios in our head that aren't true. And it's like the mind is a battlefield and also our emotions. And that's why we have to learn how to control ourselves. Because I know me, I can sometimes get lose control and get angry. And it's like, it's not worth it because it doesn't solve anything. I'm just left pissed off. And then now, and it actually is self sabotaging, you know? I have a therapist and I'm 29. And it's good. I feel like if it works for you, maybe try to find Billy. Well, I don't know if you will, but I feel like, I don't know. It's hard because I feel like for you, you would connect more to like having a friend, finding someone your age that you can talk to rather than having a therapist. But if you're isolated, it's like, well, what can you really do other than talk to people online? Think positive, positive mental attitude. PMA. I love that. Sometimes they can't relate to certain shit. Yeah. And then sometimes they just want to give you medication or they refer you to a psychiatrist and it's like, no, a lot of my friends were fake. Yeah. Especially, your age, which makes sense, but hmm. Maybe like someone befriend. I feel like I don't know why I get like someone that could be older than you could befriend you in the future, and I don't know how that's gonna even play out for you. But I was getting like somebody that could help you out, or maybe you would connect to someone who's older than you, like a older female. And then always here to talk to you as well. You should go. Oh yeah, you should watch my recent video because that day I was like, sometimes we get in our heads and we're just like, what the fuck? Like, we question ourselves. They do. Even if it doesn't feel like it right now, it will. For me, this year has probably been the most challenging year, but I got through it. And I feel like that's for everybody, this year or any time could be so challenging, but you eventually get through it. Life eventually comes in full circle. Like nothing lasts forever, so nothing bad will last forever. The way nothing good lasts forever. There's a balance. So not really. I haven't met someone with the same interests or style as my friends when they said they want to be a friend and want to put me in a rude ass way. That will change though for you. Because I feel like that was future energy, so that's something that hasn't happened yet. And it's crazy how like our society is like, and I was kind of like off topic, but I was scrolling on TikTok and I was seeing like this live, and this lady was just cussing and screaming at everybody, and it's like and saying like rude things to certain people, and it's like she's getting all these views and recognition, and it's like you have some next live somebody that's doing something positive, and it's like no one's listening. It's crazy how we idolize negative behaviors, and if that girl was bullying, right, she was being bullying all these people, and it's like, oh, everyone likes that, but if it's something positive, no one likes that shit. And it's almost like people idolize people that bully people, or they idolize drama, and then people only like that, right? And it's like if you're genuine and you're not acting crazy, it's almost like people don't have an interest in you. That's how I saw like TikTok, like social media content creators. It's just kind of interesting how it's weird. But bullies are bullies. Yeah, if you like, it's just crazy. Like, and people idolize those people, and those people are not telling you anything good. They're telling you they're cussing at you, they're doing all this crazy stuff, and it's like, oh, people idolize that. But if it's something positive, it's like, Like, I'm not gonna lie, I like watching some drama too. But mm, I just think sometimes those people use their power to like, they misuse it, or they, instead of like making a positive impact, it's like they lean towards more being negative, right? It's like, oh, let's start this shit, and it's crazy. Yeah, yeah, I do too. But when it's like always messy, and it's just like it's never something positive, it's like, okay. you know. I mean, messy is fun, but I had at least three real friends. I was in the third grade. Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, I went through my messy phase where I was loved chaos. Like in the summertime, I was caught up in so much drama and scandals. Like it was crazy. The one where people were like trying to find where I live, child. But I feel like you can even find something positive in that because it's like it's funny, right? It's like I'm not saying it's funny to piss people off, but at the same time, it's like it's just funny. Yeah, like I have a crazy story on that. you're you're talking like it is. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I be messy. Was sweet and kind. He was never rude. This is the third grade. You're funny. See, you're an old soul because you're talking like as if this was like a serious thing and like you guys were all like, you know what I mean? It's funny, but this girl took him away. How does a third grader take away your? Oh, you said no. Sorry, fifth grade. How does a fifth grader take away your person? That's messy. You know, if I was a teacher, I would be teaching kids witchcraft and tarot. I know these kids are something else. Like they probably have like Ouija boards and tarot cards. That's T. She's messy. Fifth graders are messy. And he started not to like me anymore. He was the only friend I had. That's T. You should have fought her, Billy. You should have slapped her. You should get one, Billy. You will. You will get one. Nah, he should have. He should have, or they should have slapped her. Like, mm-mm. You should have been messy, Billy. You should have been like dragged her on the floor, threw milk on her, had the principal tackle you down to stop yourself from beating her up. Like, that would have been funny. Such a bad influence. You should have put a hex on her, Billy. Hexed her little fifth grade, so she wouldn't graduate fifth grade, and she have to repeat a grade. That's what I would have done. I hate her. They probably messy. I love being messy. So, does Luis have good intentions towards me? Well, let me ask him. He's right here. Do you have good intentions for her? You said por qué, way. That's your answer. They're probably messy too. Yeah, they are. So. Who's messy? I want. It's so funny. I love when people. Okay, don't you love when people start saying words that you say like they start repeating? You're just like, oh, that's. I'm like, damn, yes. I like now they say messy. Like, who messy? What was that girl's name that took your man? What's her name? I mean, your friend. The millennials are messy. Yeah, you guys are. Athena, she's messy. You should continue to go on a date with him. I'm gonna say yes. All jokes aside, I think you should try to go on a date with him again. Like if he offers to go somewhere, go out with him again. But don't give him your coochie just yet. Wait like about 5 dates if that happens. She only did because she had a crush on me. I'm getting a ticket to a concert. Ooh. What concert? They're all Scorpio and Pluto. That's T. I have Scorpio and Pluto. What does that mean? She did the only thing because she had a crush on him. She's messy. One time when I was in the 5th grade, no, I was like in the 3rd grade, and there was these 2 girls that had a crush on this guy. He was new. Do you know what they did, bro? They literally like they wrote on a note. They're like, I want to have with you. I want you to kiss me. And he was sitting across the room, and they had wrote in a note. And their dumbasses threw the note, tried to throw it at him, and then it fell in the middle of the room. The teacher picked it up. And then and then she opened the note, and then her face got red. I was like, then she said she went to the principal's office, and the girls were crying. Yeah, and they wrote on the note like, "I want to have sex with you. I want to kiss you in the shower." These are like third graders, and then like the teacher, like I said, she picked up the note, and then her face turned red, and then she was like so mad, and then she ended up going to the principal's office and telling on them. Rightfully so, because I'm like, why were these girls acting like that? Like they're third graders and they were already sexualizing themselves. And I remember like those girls, like they were already wearing makeup, which is crazy. Yeah, that shit was funny. Oh, that's tea. I remember in sixth grade, we were bad in middle school. There was this teacher, his name was Dr. Wu. He was from like, he was from like, I think Korea, right? Or I don't know, he's from like Japan or Korea. And then like, I remember this one kid, he peed on his chair and then the kid got kicked out. It was crazy. Dr. Wu, we used to call him Dr. Wu. He was like, he used to say the mesosphere in the earth. He used to say the atmosphere in the earth, the mesosphere in the earth. Dr. Wu. I remember one time because we would never pay attention to him in class. He would just stand there the whole. We had a 90-minute period, and he would just be looking at us. And one time he threw the book down. Quiet, damn it! Oh, oh my god! But then he ended up quitting. Actually, like the second semester. So, and then we had this lady, and then we made her cry too. She threw her book at this girl because she got mad. Dude, I remember some boy in middle school was playing with rubber bands, and it was, oh my god. I remember I had this math teacher in middle school. Her name was Miss Fung, and she was allergic to the sun. Like she would wear hats outside, and she'd run to the office or she'd run back to her room. Like she never would be able to. Yeah, she was allergic to the sun. Like she could never be outside very long. It was interesting. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. You said, I remember. Question: do you watch anime? Um, it's times. Middle school is funny. Were you bad in middle school, Jasmine? I remember we had this kid in our class. His name was Joshua Marcello, and he was gay. And like literally, everyone used to make fun of him, and because he used to hang out with the girls, and he used to like cross his hands a certain way. But he was like, "I'm not gay," and then he ended up being gay later on. Like, um, I looked him up on Instagram, and then he's gay. Like he's like really gay. But it's amazing, even as like children back then, that was not accepted. But it's like interesting how you knew, right? It's like we all had like that knowing, that intuition, or you could pick up when even as kids, like when someone is, I don't want to say different, but you know what I mean. Can y'all hear me now? Yeah. So, Jasmine, you were messy, huh? You were doing bad things. What middle school did you go to? You were a bad girl. I'm not gonna lie. I was a troublemaker. I like driving the teachers crazy. What middle school did you go to? Yeah, I've seen Demon Slayer a few times. Yeah. Yeah, you were messy. Southgate. Damn, that was hood. You went to the hood. Mm-mm-mm. I remember there was this, we had my seventh grade teacher, and she used to be like, she was this white woman from like Wisconsin, and um I remember like this girl, Jessica, like this girl was like really bad, and like she used to always talk, and this girl would never shut up. And I remember one time we were learning something about like Japanese history and how ancient Japanese people used to commit suicide. And the girl was like, well, that's stupid. And then the teacher, Miss Delane, she went off on her. She's like, yeah, it's stupid because my friend killed herself in high school, and she started crying in class. Like my teacher broke down, and the girl was like quiet, but she was like, well, I didn't know that. But then she was laughing about it after. I was like, damn. So yeah, you are not an angel. Far from it. Yeah, like she, like, I guess she already had it out for her. She was already irritated with her, and I guess she said, oh, that's dumb that Japanese people committed suicide. And she was like, yeah, my friend killed herself in high school, and then she started crying, and then it was like we were just quiet. But then after that, like the girl was laughing. She's like, "What the fuck?" Like, oh my god, I remember when like, oh, I remember when I did not like her, that teacher, because I remember one time I was like, um, one time in fifth grade last year, there was this kid, one kid I had in his number. Oh my god. Woo. That's crazy. And I remember how like for eighth grade, I went to a small charter school, so I had another teacher for eighth grade. But I remember I had visited her class after school one time, and I made a joke. I'm like, "Oh, um, I want like I was like." There was like this kid in my eighth grade class that like I had like issues with. Not wasn't really bullying, but this kid was kind of like an asshole, and I was like, "Oh, I want to like I feel like I want to kill him," but I was like joking, and I was like, he's just dumb. And then she had heard the conversation because I was with another friend. We had visited her class, and she had like told the principal, and then the principal the next day was like, "Oh, I need to talk to you. This is serious. Like, do you really want to do this to somebody?" I'm like, "What?" Yeah, I didn't respond. I blocked it. That's true. That's crazy. That's T. Hmm. Hold on, I'm back. You said, ha ha ha, your story. Oh, yeah. I'm actually going to go live tomorrow. Well, tonight, actually, and do one. It's actually one that I had pre recorded on my channel, and it's still up there. But I'm like, let me just do it live because it's pretty funny. I'm sorry. That's T. You're probably listening, huh? And I screamed. I was like, hey. Yeah. I like talking to people too. Like I just think when people just come or like when I see lives and they're just asking questions and they leave, I'm like I like to have conversations too with people, like talk to people and you know. Yeah, I turned my volume up to see. He jumped. We got Jasmine, Billy. Who else is here? Veronica, are you still here? Is that why you jumped? Scared the shit out of me. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Didn't help. They were washed. She washed them like 20 million times. Damn. That is tea. Hmm. I'm 22. I'm 22 years old. I'm still a baby. Oh, this damn guy lives sex communicating by text. I think he likes talking on the phone. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I like talking more than texting. And that's cute that you got a little boo thing here. I actually did have my sexual experience when I was in seventh grade. Like I said, I went to a charter school, a public charter school, but we were like crazy. And yeah. Oh damn. Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of a hoe back in middle school. I was kind of promiscuous too in elementary school too, but in middle school I became like a hoe, and then ninth grade I was calm, and then up until like I want to say 11th grade I went off the rails, and then yeah. Right. Yeah, I think it's crazy when like elementary school kids, but I remember when I was in school, there was always like kids that talked about even like second graders. I remember vividly in my grade, I remember this one this one kid was talking about sex, having wine and have sex with this girl, and I'm like, what? Yeah, when I was in seventh grade, yeah. I went to a very ghetto school, and it was like we would never went to class, and we were just always outside, or we would ditch school, or we would be in the bathrooms, and then me and this girl, I went in the bathroom with her, and then we ended up hooking up. So yeah. Yeah, I wasn't gay when I was in middle school. Like I liked girls. It wasn't until high school that I didn't even know myself. Honestly, like I thought I was straight. I didn't know that I was like on the like, but people used to like ask me in school, "Are you gay? Were you gay?" And I was like, "No." And it's not that I was hiding it. I just at the time I didn't even know it yet. Like I was attracted to girls, and then it wasn't until I was 16 that I had an experience, and I was like, "Oh, what school did you want to?" I went to this school called North Valley Charter Academy. They closed it down, but it was behind this church, and it was like a public charter school. They moved the school after I left, and they put it into like a military institute in Sun Valley, and then they ended up shutting it down. Um, I would even say I don't know. It's weird. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like I, I'm sexually attracted to women, but I'm mostly attracted to men. But I don't like having um sex with men. So it's like I don't like that. And men like to be intimate, and I don't like being intimate with a man. But I can't really develop an emotional connection with a girl, but I like being intimate with women. Yeah, it was a really bad school because I mean the school was in a nice area, but it's just like the kids were being bused from like the hood, and we all would go to the school, and it was like really ghetto. Oh, there's this one girl that was in my class, and then she ended up like later on in life, she ended up like going to prison because her lover had murdered a cat because they thought it was possessed by a demon, and this was on the news. And I remember when I saw her name, and I'm like, this girl, I'm like, whoa, and she looked kind of the same. but she moved to Vegas with her boyfriend, and they got on the news for murdering a cat because they thought the cat was possessed by a demon, and this bitch went to my school. Yeah, and I remember I was like, what the fuck? She was in my class. I remember her. And I don't know if it goes outside of the world. Yeah. Yeah, she did. She ended up like, because I think she changed her name too, because you can't even find her social media. But yeah, she was like charged for like felony for murdering a cat that they thought was possessed by a demon, because I guess she was, I don't know, she was Christian growing up, but you know how kids are, right? They don't really, they say they're Christian but they do horrible shit. Yeah. Yeah, I literally just charged my phone right now because it was 1%. Like nobody will not see me on face of the planet no more. Yeah, it's just kind of crazy. And then like, I don't know, like, and it's crazy because all my cousins, we went to that school. It was from 6th grade to 12th grade, but I left after middle school because the school was just, I don't know, I didn't really like the school anymore. And then I went to a different high school. And then I went to 3 different high schools though, because I was kicked out of the first one, and then ended up going to a continuation school. And then I ended up ended up finishing school doing this options for youth, where you go there twice a week and you take exams, and that's how I finished up school. So yeah, I just didn't like school. Like, I couldn't understand why you decided to be homeschooled, because when I was in school, I used to get really bad anxiety, and I hated like waking up every day super early. And I don't know if you ever like had that feeling when you were going to school. Like, I would get sick every day, bro. Like, I would feel like I wanted to throw up because I would get so anxious. So I was just like, And then I didn't like how school, like, you didn't have any choices, like, to classes. You had to take these certain classes, and I had PE first period. I hated that shit. Like, but yeah, I'm probably gonna call it a night though, cause I'm kind of tired, and I need to like put my decks away. But um, yeah, I hope everybody has a good night, and thank you for joining my live. And um, yeah, I'm about to fall asleep. I need to put my cards away though. But I will see you guys later. Good night.